Static crackles through the silence. A distorted male voice, barely audible yet chillingly clear, repeats two simple words: down the hill. For 7 long years, this 13-second audio clip was the only clue in one of America's most haunting mysteries, the Delphi murders. On a cold February afternoon in 2017, Liberty German's phone captured those words just moments before she and her best friend, Abigail Williams, vanished near Indiana's Monon High Bridge. Now, in 2024, investigators have announced a breakthrough. The voice has been matched, and the suspect, Richard Allen, stands days away from his trial. This is not just the story of 2 lost girls. It's the unfolding drama of a quiet town thrust into the national spotlight, a case that turned neighbors into sleuths and strangers into advocates. Today, we'll break down the FBI's cutting-edge audio analysis that identified Richard Allen's voice, examine the forensic breakthroughs that placed him at the scene, and reveal why the upcoming summer 2025 trial may finally deliver long-awaited justice. It's a testament to families' endurance, technological innovation, and the relentless pursuit of truth in a case where a killer thought he'd never be caught. Let's journey back to the beginning. February 13, 2017 was bitterly cold in Delphi, Indiana, a small, close-knit community where everyone knows everyone. On that day, 13-year-old Abigail Williams and 14-year-old Liberty German set out to hike the wooded trails near the historic Monon High Bridge. Their laughter echoed among the trees as they crossed the old railroad bridge, taking photos and enjoying the freedom of youth. But as the afternoon faded, the girls encountered a stranger. Libby, sensing danger, began recording. She captured a man walking toward them, his voice commanding, "Down the hill." Hours later, their bodies were discovered just over a mile away. Libby's phone was found nearby, containing that crucial audio. No murder weapon, no fingerprints, just 2 girls, a bridge, and a nation haunted by a voice. The aftermath shook Delphi to its core. Flyers bearing Libby and Abby's smiling faces papered every storefront and mailbox. Police interviewed over 1,200 people, sifted through 5,000 tips, and even consulted psychics desperate for insight. Yet the town remained eerily silent. Rumors began to swirl around Richard Allen, a reclusive railroad worker who lived near the bridge. Neighbors recalled how he acted suspiciously that day, allegedly telling co-workers, "I killed those girls." But without concrete evidence, the case grew cold. For years, the only proof was a voice on a recording, and a community unwilling or unable to give up its secrets. Hope flickered in 2022. After a renewed investigation, Richard Allen was arrested, his DNA linked to trace evidence at the crime scene. But the game truly changed in 2024. FBI analysts, armed with the latest AI-enhanced spectrograms, isolated the suspect's voice from the wind and ambient noise. They compared it to Allen's recorded prison voicemails, meticulously analyzing vocal fry, cadence, and pitch. The match was undeniable. Leaked investigative documents revealed that Allen's boot prints were found in the mud near the girls' bodies, and that soil samples from his boots matched the crime scene. The infamous "down the hill" audio was no longer a mere clue. It was a confession, broadcast to the world. The countdown to justice began in earnest. After 14 trial delays, a judge finally set a summer 2025 trial date, prompted by the discovery of new audio evidence. The prosecution now possesses a formidable arsenal: voice recognition technology that links Allen to the recording with 97% accuracy, forensic soil analysis tying him directly to the scene, and a witness who claims to have seen Allen washing blood from his truck. Yet the defense continues to challenge the evidence, arguing that the audio is inaudible and open to interpretation. As the trial approaches, true crime enthusiasts and legal experts alike pore over every leaked detail, knowing that this time, the case may finally reach its resolution. In the heart of this saga lies a moment of heartbreaking bravery. Replay Libby's audio and you hear her voice. Urgent, frightened, defiant. "Hey! Hey! Hey!" she shouts, trying to alert Abby before the recording abruptly ends. Forensic linguists in 2024 confirmed that the man commanding "down the hill" fits the profile of a white male in his 30s, precisely Richard Allen's demographic. For the first time, the sequence is clear. Libby saw her killer approaching, tried to warn her friend, and documented the man who would end their lives. That 13-second clip wasn't just evidence. It was Libby's last courageous act, a final stand that gave investigators the key to cracking the case. After years of anguish and uncertainty, closure appears within reach. In November 2024, Richard Allen was convicted on all counts related to the murders of Abigail Williams and Liberty German. The evidence was overwhelming. Recorded phone calls in which Allen confessed, forensic analysis linking an unspent .40 caliber bullet found near the bodies to his firearm, and the audio match that turned speculation into certainty. Judge Fran Gull sentenced Allen to the maximum, 130 years in prison, served consecutively, ensuring he would never walk free again. Yet, the legal battle continues. Allen's defense team has filed motions to vacate the verdict, citing alleged constitutional violations and questioning the validity of some evidence. They have announced plans to appeal, prolonging the legal process even as the community begins to heal. In April 2025, more than 100 documents related to the case were unsealed, providing further insight into Allen's confessions and the chilling circumstances surrounding the murders. For the families of Libby and Abby, these developments bring a measure of closure, even as the wounds remain raw. For the people of Delphi, the verdict signals the end of a nightmare that held the town in its grip for so many years. As prosecutors prepare to play Libby's audio for the jury during the upcoming trial, the world will be forced to confront the reality of what happened on that cold February day. A story of innocence lost, but also of technology, persistence, and the unwavering search for justice. The Delphi murders changed the landscape of true crime investigations. They proved that audio evidence, once considered secondary, can be powerful enough to convict. They showed the lengths to which a community will go to protect its own, and the determination of investigators unwilling to let evil prevail. For Libby and Abby's families, the wait is nearly over. For Richard Allen, the bridge that once seemed to offer an escape now leads only to a prison cell. And for the rest of us, the case stands as a somber reminder. Sometimes, the voice of a victim can echo louder than any witness, guiding justice down the hill and into the light. If you want court-verified updates on the Delphi murders trial without speculation or misinformation, smash subscribe right now.